Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game.
And PCOUTCAST.
And we're back. Going down the list of Act 4.
Mm-hmm. 3/4 of the way through the game.
Yeah, and halfway through the act almost.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're jumping back in.
David Hunt is someone...
We got referral letters for a few people last time.
Right. Should probably look at those again. So we got Claire, which we talked to her about.
Yeah.
We've got Mariana, so we got to talk to her. And then there's a guy. So if we believe Bryce...
If we believe Bryce, then it's probably...
Well, we cleared Bryce, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we cleared
Bryce. So it's definitely Nathan.
That's true.
That's the referral then.
I did want to go back to Jaya just to try and see if we can say the solicitors' names are anagrams. Because I'm hoping she'll just be like, very good, they're anagrams for this, and I don't have to tell her what the anagrams are.
Okay, sure.
Because I'm terrible with anagrams.
The referral letters are how do you spell anagram?
I think it's only one N and then agram.
That?
Yeah, I think so.
I spotted that.
Wow.
All the solicitors' names
Yes!
are anagrams of each other.
It worked.
But why would someone need so many aliases to refer patients?
It's the same person.
I got a bit weirded out thinking it might be connected to Doctor Dekker's murder, so I just stopped thinking. Don't get me started.
On thinking? And she's clear.
Cleared her.
That was
wow,
the only
good
thing.
call.
Huh!
That did not even register at all with me, so.
About anagrams?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that at the end of the last episode?
I know, but like until you mentioned it, I didn't.
Okay, the names were just so weird. So she's implying that it's all the same person.
So one person referred all of these people to Dr. Dekker.
Yeah, and it's just doing it under various different
Alderby.
aliases.
His name's Alderby.
His name's Alderby. I don't think N has a...
Or whoever
Alderby.
the father was in
Was that Paul? Paul Rand?
Paul Rand? Paul and Ryan?
Paul and Ryan Rand.
I think so.
Ryan, come back. We need to talk to you.
And he was evil. Good grief.
Oh, he was the godfather.
Absolutely the godfather of a tiny little English town.
That was great. Man,
still waiting and watching and hoping that Contradiction 2 will
Maybe
come
one day.
One day. All right, Elin.
Oh God, Elin. Whoa, you look way different.
She got like a syringe.
I'm ready. Got your herbal concoction already. What? Oh, she has her phone.
No.
Hi.
Hilda died last night.
Oh, you seem pretty chipper.
Heartbroken because she couldn't see her daughter.
Yes.
I feel terrible.
You don't worry, man.
I should never have listened to you.
It's okay.
Let's talk about Hilda.
One of the other nurses found her. She went without anyone even noticing. I wasn't there. I phoned in sick. I knew that if I went into work, I'd want to shift.
Well, that was good of you.
Well, yeah.
But I didn't... When we said don't shift, we didn't mean you had to let her die alone. You could have been there as yourself. But unfortunately, you can't just like tell somebody in this game. It's either no bad or yes bad.
Yeah, like we wanted to say, like, you can go and be with her at the end, but don't shift into her daughter.
Yeah, don't pretend to be her daughter, but...
Whatever, yeah.
Phoned in sick?
I don't have anything else to say about that.
Fair enough. What else did she say?
One of the other nurses found her.
She knew that she would have wanted to shift if she was there.
Shift?
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering questions like that.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that.
Other nurse?
I don't really know anything about that.
We could go down the you should never have listened to me route from the hello. Never should have listened to me.
In our last session, you said that shifting was wrong, that I shouldn't shift for Hilda, that I should let her die without seeing her daughter.
Yeah.
I'm such an idiot. I have this amazing gift and I didn't use it.
You can't shift.
You can't. can't actually turn into other people and pretend
It's an illusion.
lying to people when they're dying. No,
It's not good.
that's not a kindness.
It's not a kindness. Okay. Well. Where do we go from there?
I don't know.
I wish you put her phone away. It's very rude to be on the phone when you're paying me money.
Phone.
Sorry, can't help you.
Where do you put it when we're talking to you? Unless your skirt has pockets. I mean, we can ask her about ethanol and temazepam as well.
Sure.
And then we can get to the nitty-grits.
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they?
I don't
It's
know.
quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
Jaya, you say?
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Fair. A place like this. Is there something wrong with our establishment?
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here.
You come here. Do you realize this?
I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
We have notes.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Elin says some of the other patients give her the creeps. Maybe we should ask her about each one.
Okay. Where do you want to start with?
She already told us what she thinks of Jaya, so might as well just go down the list, right?
Bryce?
Bryce? I'm not sure who that is.
Okay. Claire?
She's a slightly older one, isn't she?
Slightly.
Always well dressed? Yes, her.
The manager haircut.
Pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is bleak. Actually, I think I sort of know her. I saw something in the news about her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something. It's funny, because about a week or so after I read that, we had a David Castleford come in to visit his aunt. I
Oh.
think she was with him. Oh, I wonder if it's the same person.
What?
What? David? You know David Castleford? Wait. You met
You meet?
David Castleford?
I don't know anything about
Ah.
So,
Okay. So David.
but she didn't
Well.
say she saw David. She heard David came in to see his aunt.
Let's just.
Right?
Let's just.
She's a slightly older one.
God,
isn't she?
who did we tell her to
Always
kill?
well-dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is bleak. Actually, I think I sort of know her. I saw something in the news about her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something. It's funny, because about a week or so after
Yeah,
I
we
read
had
that,
a David
we had
come
a
in.
David Castleford come in to visit his aunt. I think she was with him. Oh, I wonder if it's the same person.
So a week after it was reported that she killed David, David came in with Claire to visit his aunt.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we go back to the murder report? Like her criminal report, like the police report or whatever?
Crime scene?
No, Claire's
Oh.
arrest report. I want to see if it actually... Okay. She said he was her husband, David. Because I was starting to wonder, like, is this a case of twins? And she, like... But then I don't know why her husband's twin would be pretending to be her husband. I don't know. It's just weird. There's something not... Just when I think, oh yeah, it's obviously a bear.
Yeah, so it said that she knew the dead man and said that he was her husband, David.
Yeah, but nowhere in this do they confirm it's David. But they had a funeral. I don't know. Okay. I just wanted to refresh. Who's next? Mariana?
Yeah, Mariana and Nathan.
Okay. Sure, Mariana.
Oops.
Sorry. No.
Darn it.
Do you know one with 2 N's in the name?
I don't think I know her.
She has a huge octopus necklace.
I don't know who Nathan is.
You say, I run into your patients all the time. The only one I know is Claire.
Should we ask about some of the others, like Scarlet?
I'm not really helping, am I? Try asking me something else.
Definitely seems to be the main suspects.
Elin?
Let me think. No.
Okay. Okay, so she literally only knows Claire. And apparently...
And Jaya.
And Jaya. She's like, thinks Jaya's super nice and doesn't know why on earth she would be working in a place like this. With a bunch of crazies. You want to listen to hello again?
Can we ask about the ethanol first before we do it? But then yes.
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I mean, I didn't say anything about it, but well, it's not very professional, is it? I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
Yes, I find this game very stressful.
Should we say it's stressful? Or is that something you would not admit to your patients? Like, no, of course not. You know, I'm here for you and your paycheck. Mostly your paycheck.
Sometimes it can be stressful. How about that?
Okay.
Do you think I'm a good person, Doctor?
Yeah.
I think you're evading the question. Or the answer. You're evading my answer. Yes, I think you are a good person, yes?
Yeah.
I hope so. I'm trying to be. I really am.
Like, a lot of her motives have come from a good place. It's just that it's not really a good idea to impersonate.
Right.
So we either have to say, yes, it's stressful, or no, it's not stressful. What you gut, Doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's stressful.
I can tell just by looking at you. This job has really taken its toll on you.
Thanks. That makes me feel so much better about myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, now we can go back to these things.
Hilda died last night. On her own, heartbroken because she couldn't see her daughter. I feel terrible. I should never have listened to you.
Feel terrible? No.
Heartbroken?
Sure.
I just know that's how
Nice.
she'd have been feeling.
Oh, well, thanks for not...
I can just feel it in my bones. Okay.
I cleared hello.
Cleared hello.
One of the other nurses found her. She went without anyone even noticing. I wasn't there. I phoned in sick. I knew that if I went into work, I'd want to shift.
Maybe you'd want to shift? Not us. You'd want to shift.
I only shift when I want to.
Good one.
It doesn't happen on its own. I have to will it.
Okay, and one more.
In our last session, you said that shifting was wrong, that I shouldn't shift for Hilda, that I should let her die without seeing her daughter. I'm such an idiot. I have this amazing gift and I didn't use it.
Amazing gift.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What's the point of me having this amazing gift if I'm not going to use it? I've helped people with it. I know I have. I don't know why I let you tell me otherwise. At least I still have Amelia.
But don't bring other people into this.
And it's not a thing.
I know, but let's...
Who's Amelia?
Amelia's Hilda's doll.
Oh, wow.
She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking with
I hate those
frilly
dolls.
dresses and curls. All over her room they were. In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
And you stole it.
I would just like to share a little story that my dad once had.
No.
Got these two dolls, very, very well made, and they're like they're extremely expensive.
Okay.
It was given to him.
Yeah.
And my brother stayed with him for like a few weeks or whatever. And he's like, I am convinced those things are watching me. Their eyes, I can feel their eyes moving I cross
they always make me feel the same way. Like they're just bordering on reality.
Yeah.
Too much for my comfort.
Those eyes were plucked from living beings, and
nope. I never liked those things. They're too creepy.
Ugh.
Yeah. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Nope. All the nope.
Okay, so she said it was Hilda's doll. She was allowed to keep one because they were not hygienic.
Should I just ask about the dolls in general?
Can try.
I'm keeping her safe until I can pass her on to Hilda's
Nice.
daughter.
Good.
Maybe she'll fly over for the funeral. I don't know. Are
Yes?
you okay, Doctor? You look a bit pale.
What? I look pale?
Sorry. No.
I'm just gonna leave that a little nugget in your head.
I feel fine.
I'm not really helping, am I?
No, you're not. You're just
Tell
making
me
us
something
question
else.
everything.
Do you see something behind me?
Not that again. Should we ask about Terry?
Sure.
Terry hasn't been into work for a few days. I hope there's nothing wrong with her.
You totes murdered her. Nothing wrong with her.
Terry and I are never going to be best friends, but I wouldn't wish her ill.
Just her death is all I would wish upon her.
I don't wish her to get ill. I wish her to die. Horribly, painfully. if
And now I'm
possible.
going to use my psychokinesis and say I can stop you from shifting.
I can stop you from shifting.
You've never seen me angry, have you, Doctor?
Uh-oh, she's gonna turn into the
Don't
Hulk.
say things like that when you don't mean them. It causes upset.
Ooh. Upset? Like
Yeah.
upset tummy?
Oh god.
Let me think.
Maybe angry.
No,
You wouldn't like me when I'm
I don't have anything else to say about that.
Maybe.
Can you shift into the Hulk?
Sorry, can't help you.
That would be amazing though, if like this tiny woman just turned into She-Hulk. It'd be great. It'd be great, but then she'd blend in with the room because everything's green.
Yeah, then we would be able to see her.
Where did you go,
It's
Elin?
camouflage.
Elin, come back.
Um,
What else did she say in there?
Wouldn't like you angry?
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering.
Yeah, she didn't quite put it.
Nah.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
We'll have to read.
You've never seen me angry, have you?
Or seen her angry.
Don't say things like that when you don't mean them. It causes upset.
Might even be like causes upset as well.
The whole thing with Hilda has just
Nice.
made me realise how important shifting is. Even if I sometimes have bad experiences or I get it wrong, I need to keep doing it.
No, you don't.
No, you should stop.
I don't really know anything about
Eh.
that.
Need to keep doing it. You compulsive shifter.
I don't know anything about.
Need to shift.
Sorry.
I have a need to I have a mighty need to shift. She said something about like how important it is, right?
Important. Why is it important?
Sure.
Why is it so important?
Let me think.
Gosh.
No.
She's just upset with us. That's all it is. Should we replay it?
The whole thing with Hilda has just made me realise how important shifting
Maybe,
is. Even
important
if I
shifting.
sometimes
Bad experiences?
Oh, bad experiences.
or
Right.
Or get it
I
wrong?
get it wrong.
Yeah.
I need to keep doing it.
All right.
Bad experiences.
I become what people
Good.
want to see. But some people, they're not right in the head. They make me turn into horrible things.
Have
That's
you
why I
met
don't
Scarlett?
shift for anyone with mental problems anymore.
Mental problems.
One guy, a patient, he used to have night terrors. An 80-year-old man screaming and kicking in his sleep. When I shifted for him, I don't know who I became, but as soon as he saw me, he was terrified. And when I looked down, I didn't have any legs, just bits of them.
Oh.
Well, that would be a tad upsetting.
And that is cleared.
And that is cleared.
And she is not cleared.
She is not cleared.
We did ask if she's ever met Scarlett.
Yeah, we did. So, we talked about Hilda, we talked about Terry, we talked about shifting, we talked about what we talked about last time. We talked about the toxicology report.
Can you remember any of her other patients?
I don't think she talked about any other ones except for Sarah and Alice. Alice is, and both of those ones are dead. There was something I thought, we could ask about herbs. We haven't talked about herbs this session.
Doctor, I'm not
Okay.
sure I should be answering questions like that.
Referral letter.
I referred myself because of Dr. Dekker's mother. Was I supposed to have a letter?
Eeps. Okay. I didn't.
How do you refer yourself?
I don't know.
Can you just make an appointment?
That's kind of what I'm imagining. Maybe it sounds more impressive if you say you referred yourself. Refer yourself. Had any hot dates lately?
Hot dates?
Sorry. No.
Probably for the best. Why are you on your phone?
I think we asked that.
I don't have anything else to say about that.
Okay. I'm at a loss.
Okay, arrow time. Do you still think about Dr. Dekker?
Right, I should have thought of the Doctor Dekker thing.
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies. It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum. He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
Okay, lousy son.
I was angry at Dr. Dekker. Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Dekker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered. I shifted for her, but in a way I wish I hadn't, because it let Dr. Dekker off the hook, you know? I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
And that's cleared.
Sorry, through that whole conversation, I couldn't help but thinking "Lousy Son" was Creedence Clearwater's one of their unpublished songs.
Ow! Aha! Tell me how you really feel.
Fortunately, there's nothing in that sentence that conversation there I had to pay attention to because it's all cleared.
That's right. Can we look at our notes just in case there's something else there? Anushka. Yeah, there's nothing in here that we should be asking Elin that we haven't. I don't know what else to say to you, girl. Do you have any inklings? We haven't even got her to Amber.
No.
So I don't know.
It's not very good.
No, because I'm like, well, what? Haven't we talked about all the main things?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Paper Spike was yesterday. We talked about all that already with her. And Valentine's. And...
Anything else with this? David, does she... Well, we already asked her about David Castleford. Just type his name in.
Yeah, you could try.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. I was wondering if we could show her the photo. Like, is this a photo of...
Oh,
it
nice.
worked!
David, isn't it? David Castleford? Claire's husband.
Ah, that got her to orange. So, okay. So he is alive.
He can't be alive. He's not alive. He got killed.
We've told her to go and kill her husband.
That's not... It can't be her husband. Why is he grunting? Why can he not open doors? It doesn't make sense.
But now we've got two people that have like Bryce is like, yeah, that's David Castleford, but I don't know when it was taken. And she's like, yeah, that's David Castleford that came in a week after he was reported dead.
Well, she said he was attacked. She didn't know that he had been killed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we know what actually happened with that.
Yeah, but maybe she just saw his picture on the news. No! We didn't tell Claire to kill her actual husband.
Claire killed David. No.
What? I'm losing my mind, Elin.
I think that's kind of the point at this point.
Elin! Listen here, Elin. I need some valerian. Stop.
Did Dr. Dekker know that you could shift?
Well, obviously.
And did you ever try shifting for Dekker?
Okay. Yeah. Both of those are good.
Once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could see for himself. I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing. I mean, literally nothing, just an empty void.
He loved
the
no
only
one.
thing I could feel was his hand holding mine. I'm pretty sure without that I'd have... I'm not sure I could have made it back.
Made it back? From where? Void?
From the great beyond. Is it because he's a vampire?
He had a creature crawl out of his mouth.
Oh.
Remember?
Right.
And I finally remembered that the cleaner's name was Ben, not Tom.
Made it back?
I'm not really helping, am I? Try asking me
Void.
something else.
Empty void?
Was it empty void?
I don't really know anything about that.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact wording she said.
Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could see for himself. I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing. I mean, literally nothing.
Okay, it was
just
empty
an
void.
empty void. The only thing I could feel was his hand holding mine. I'm pretty sure without that I'd have... I'm not sure I could have made it back.
Well, we asked about both of those.
Like literally nothing?
I don't have anything else to say about that.
Hand?
Sorry. No.
Holding hand?
Sorry.
Was Dr. Dekker already dead? Is Dr. Dekker a vampire?
Yeah, she wouldn't know about that. I'm trying to think.
You wouldn't have made it back from where?
I don't know anything about that.
Come on.
I just don't know how to word it.
Well, let's see if they're giving us any suggestions. Oh, I can ask just about that.
I mean, we might as well.
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker. Most other people wouldn't have believed me, but he did. In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cared more about the shifting?
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering questions.
He believed you? Yeah, it's stuck on Dr. Dekker.
I don't really know anything about that.
Gosh. Man, she's being real finicky.
Hmm.
You're being real finicky, Missy.
Oh, we actually have 2 now.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to word that.
Yeah, like, I'm sure it's gonna be something funny like, where does she go when she shifts?
Where do you go when you shift?
Nope.
Let me think. No.
Why was there nothing when you held Dr. Dekker's hand?
I'm not really helping, am I?
No, you're really
Try
not.
asking me something else.
Anytime you want to help out, knock yourself out, girl.
Okay.
Why do you think Dr. Dekker didn't care about his mom?
For a moment, I thought he might cry. Just for a split second.
He actually had emotions.
But he didn't. He just carried on with our session. I wish I knew what went on there. Jaya probably knows. She spent quite a long time with Sarah when she visited.
Okay.
That's
interesting.
cleared.
Okay, so it's just the...
Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could
Still
see for
done it.
himself.
There's some specific way to word this.
Yeah.
I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing. I mean, literally nothing, just an empty void. The only thing I could feel was his hand holding
Maybe
mine.
the only thing you could feel.
I'm pretty sure without that I'd have... I'm not sure I could have made it back.
Sorry, what was that?
The only thing you could feel. Oh, gosh, I just don't know.
No.
Hintsville. Was Dr. Dekker near death when she shifted for him? Well, I did say, I asked if he was already dead. Was Dr. Dekker, because it's supposed to only happen when people are near death.
Right. I had forgotten about that.
I thought about that a lot, because shifting is only supposed to work on people who are dying. But Dr. Dekker was near death. Just because no one knew it doesn't mean it's not the truth. It kind of gets you thinking about destiny and fate and everything like that.
And you murdering him because you were the one who knew that he was going to die.
Because you were the cause? You agree.
Fate.
My mum's a big believer in fate. I'm not so sure. I mean, what about free will? If everything is fated to happen, then we're just machines carrying out commands. Maybe fate does have a plan for everyone, but who says we have to play along?
Hey,
Hey,
green.
she's cleared.
Nice. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we only needed 2 hints? 1 hint? 2 hints?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
That
Which is
wasn't
pretty
too
good.
bad. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
We
thanks, guys.
Didn't learn too much from her other
No,
than
it was...
David.
Yeah.
I want to meet this bear man thing. Whatever he is. Bring him to my office, Claire, and then I will drink.
It's a goldfish.
It's a goldfish
Yep.
that can hunt and start fires.
Sure.
What a great twist. I like it. My body is ready.
I don't know. She's insane. You know, it could be anything.
The fish that skinned the cat.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess next time we'll talk to our siren.
Right.
All right.
Siren, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Until
See you
then.
guys then.